in those barrels. When the barrels were full, they placed a donkey up front, and so they could walk from door to door selling water that way. That's how they used to live in former days, from rainwater. But nowadays it's only 17 inch for a whole year. Where do we get our water from? Well, Curacao is an island. We are surrounded by water, so we're taking water here out of the ocean, distilling and desalinating it at the desalination plant, producing here a delicious good high quality of drinking water. At home we drink the water straight from the tap. Yes, we can do so, as they're testing it constantly, so we know it's safe enough. But around noon it's going to be a problem. Because of the sun shining on the ground for many hours, it heats up the ground, but also the pipes underneath where the water runs through, and the water can be heated up that way. So what do? Filling cans and big cans of water and placing them in the refrigerator. Anytime we get thirsty, we have the cool water ready there to use. The water here is very expensive. That's because it has to go through a very long and a very expensive process. But still we say it is worth the money, all right. So we don't mind paying a high price. Better like that than buying the bottles constantly at the supermarkets. Okay, we're now driving you through the area of Peter Mai. It starts here and it ends all the way to where the cathedral was. The name Peter Mai written on the yellow building here to your left, behind the word residence. The name of a Dutch carpenter that was, who did a terrific job in the synagogue, making all the furniture there out of beautiful mahogany. As there's also a residential part. No. It's back again? Yeah. It's back again? Yeah. Yeah, sometimes the wind blows in here too. That's another problem we got. So also, the people who lived here were so very proud the way it turned out in the synagogue, and decided then to honor the carpenter by naming the area after him. Peter Mai attached now as one word, that is the name of the area. No one lives there anymore. Everybody moved out, because also these houses had lots of problem with that salt coming out. So they moved out in 1950, and then they decided to build their own beautiful Jewish neighborhood out there and named it the neighborhood of Mahai. Now the word Mahai, that means pleasure in Hebrew. So here the government then is in charge, will restore and renovate the whole area and turn it into an office and a business area. When people used to live here, they used to have their own theater. It used to be this huge building here to your left, which is now under reconstruction. You can still see the remaining staircase up front, going up on the right, coming down on the left. So you're never in the way for those coming and going. But when everybody moved out of the area, so did the theater. And they also then moved out of this area, turned into an office space, used for many years, until one day they had to close it down as they needed to replace the roof and the windows, so they're working on it. Here to the right, here you can find a shopping mall. It's